What's up, you guys? New CS2 update just dropped today. Uh, Very cool collection. It is a terminal. It's starting to seem like they are straying away from cases. However, a ton of gloves just dropped. My favorites. This one right here. This one is a pattern-based glove that I think is very cool. Not as cool as the white ones, but still pretty cool. And then like the Blaze, and those are my top three. And I think the rest kind of suck. But um, one major thing, since they just dropped today, and you can get them through weekly drops, is the fact that these are quite literally going for $30. Last time I checked. Now, this may have dropped throughout the day, but yeah, see, so they've dropped. So, as you can see, I have some in my Steam balance. I sold it for $30 for what the buyer pays, and Steam takes 10% of that, whatever. Uh, so these were nearly $40 when they dropped. Now they've dropped quite a bit, but I decided to sell mine that I got today because um, who doesn't like free money? Hello, the fuck? Um, so I sold mine, and I'll buy more in a week when it drops to about $2. So until then, I'll probably just keep that in my Steam balance, and we'll have an opening here in a bit. But not necessarily what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about today was um, PTSD sucks. Uh, fuck. Not that I have like some crazy PTSD. Fuck. From a super traumatic event in my life. It's pretty light. I'm more saying this as a light term, okay? Uh, More of a scared thing to do. I've talked about this on the channel before, but one major reason I feel like I don't, there's some resistance to me posting on the internet or whatever, or streaming or whatever, or I feel like I don't even know exactly how to describe it, but there's like a discrepancy between myself and then when I turn on the camera, and there's a little bit of a change, I guess. Um, and I guess that can be for everyone. I don't know. Maybe that's not a that's definitely not a unique experience, but um, there's a reason for it. When I was younger, okay, like we're one of the first generations to like damn, truly have access to like social media, like uh, like uncensored social media, right? And I like to be funny. Being funny is fun. It's literally in the name. You know, um, Being goofy, being silly is a lot of fun. And I had something in the past when I was little. Okay, when I was little, I was probably 12 at the time. So this is over 10 years ago at this point. I was probably 11 or 12, and a very common trend at the time was eating Tide Pods. And I thought it would be really funny if I faked eating a Tide Pod. I thought that would be absolutely hilarious. Uh, and to me, it was. It was really funny when I was making it. It was a little skit. Uh, but to other people, damn, to other people, it wasn't as funny. They took it very seriously. Uh, so much so, because I had filmed this. I faked eating a Tide Pod. Okay, I faked it, and it wasn't really Tide Pods. It's like the Downy uh scent boosters or whatever it is. Anyways, I made that video and I had posted it to my Snapchat story. Why am I jumping right there? I had posted it to my Snapchat story, and I thought it was pretty funny. My friends thought it was pretty funny, and adults did not. You know, they really did not think it was very funny. Somebody's mom had, or I don't know who it was, whatever. Yeah, bro. Okay. Somebody didn't think it was very funny, and it got reported to my school, and my school counselor also did not think it was very funny. Uh, so then, my school counselor was like, "I'm gonna have to call your parents." I got called into the office. Sorry, let me preface this. I got called into the office. The school counselor wanted to talk to me. He's like, "I'm gonna have to call your parents." I was like, okay. I thought it. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna stub my toe on the fucking law. Um, I thought it was really funny. I did. I was like, oh my god, everybody's gonna think like this is a funny joke, and they're gonna be like, oh my god, he didn't actually, eat the fucking uh scent booster things. I didn't think people were that stupid. And I thought everybody was gonna think about it the same way I did, and they didn't. You know, they thought that I was. My video totally gets restricted if I say that word, but I don't even know what to replace it with. Uh, think of Cristiano Ronaldo. See. And then like you're going down a slide, and then like AL at the end. See. Slide. Ill. That's the best way I can put it. But you know, they didn't think it was very funny. They thought that I was sweet. And uh, a lot of people had a very major conversation with me, and I was like, that's not how I intended it at all. So, because I thought it was funny, and then I got really scared to start posting on the internet on literally anything. Uh, that affected me because I was like, wow, like I guess that it really just made me start to think about what other people thought about me way more than I ever did before because I was like, oh, it's just some like little carefree thing. And I guess that really has just stuck with me since then, and I really haven't been able to shake it seriously. I no matter how many fucking motivational fucking TikTok videos I watch or I try and motivate myself, I always am like, you know, somebody's gonna take this the wrong way, somebody's gonna get pissed about this, and that in itself, I feel like has taught me a very valuable lesson. Oh, okay. What the fuck? Has taught me a very valuable lesson. But I still can't get past it. I can't. I try and I try and I try. And it's like, oh, what if this person sees it? What if this person sees it? What would they think? They're gonna think this. And, you know, uh, and I can try and think about what other people are gonna perceive me as or whatever. But, oh my fuck. But the lesson I learned from that is, control what you can control, right? That's what other people think about me is out of my control. Like, I can make the video and I can format it in whatever way to showcase my thoughts the best way or try and make somebody laugh or whatever, but somebody's always going to take it the wrong way. Somebody, like, instead of the video being funny or whatever, somebody's going to be insensitive about it. Somebody's going to be, um, they're going to think differently than me about it. And I guess it's kind of the uniqueness about posting on the internet is like somebody's gonna take this a different way, and sometimes maybe that's a good thing, but um from my past, like, that's been a bad thing, and I've been trying to shake that, and I guess that's why I'm uploading daily, to try and get rid of that. Is like, I care too much about it. I truly do. Just because it went wrong that one time, and now I'm stuck thinking about that every time I post literally anything ever. Uh, so shaking that's been kind of hard. Where the fuck is he? Got him. Oh, my fuck. So, yeah, control what you can control and uh don't worry about what other people. God, what a fucking rat, man. What other people think. Even though that's way easier said than done. Just be yourself and don't put on a facade for other people. Because I have gotten better with it, but I still kind of struggle a little. Um, you fucking dick. I saw you. Oh my. It's just so much fun. Fucking. I've been playing a lot of Counter-Strike today. I've been working on a video for literally 5 hours. Recording only. It's not going good, I can tell you that right now. It still needs to be a lot more recorded. But, look at that fucking fella. Look at him. Um, yeah, I'm gonna upload this and I'm gonna go record that video a little bit more and then pass out, go to bed. Just a lot of recording today. So, yeah, it's not fun, but it's a reminder every time that it encourages me in a way, but it also discourages me. You know, it encourages me more than it discourages me, but like that doesn't mean I don't think about it. You know, just because of that one incident, I got in so much trouble for that. And I feel like that has kind of discouraged me from posting or like trying to be funny because I took it too far. In other people's eyes, I took it too far. In my eyes, I didn't. I thought I was just whatever. It's a joke. Other people didn't see it that way. And I guess those are the people that you shouldn't care about. Because there are some people you should care about of their opinions, and I guess just ignore the negative ones or people that they didn't get what you were trying to achieve, so, and they never will. So don't pay attention to them. Pay attention to the people that actually perceive what you were trying to do and weren't all insensitive about it.